Yes, it is. It is game time, and it's Monday, and I don't know what that has to do with anything.
So what are we playing?
We're going to play Number Crunch.
There you go.
Just because we feel like it. First question. Show. Why are you grinning? You were there.
Not only was she a big internet sensation, like Rick Fox gives her credit,
Absolutely.
right? On Twitter. But we're calling the fight, and in the beginning, Tim Bradley is coming after we showed that. Suddenly, it's all Pacquiao for the rest of the fight. It worked. But no, she didn't steal the show.
Yes, she did,
Because,
Max.
Michelle, Manny Pacquiao turned in probably his best performance considering the opponent since he beat Miguel Cotto in 2009. That's half a decade.
Guess what? This woman, I don't know what she was doing or what she was thinking, but whatever she did, it was amazing, and I'd like to get some tips because she stole the show and she allowed her son to win the fight. And I will never understand.
Hard to argue.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, Bradley, and then Bradley told me after the fight, I said, why did you change strategy? He said, I hurt my calf, and it was like a round after she put the Maluks on him.
Oh, next.
If you do that, and it's a meaningless play, you're just messing around, but if you do that, and you're an injury-prone player, you cannot fall on your back, especially in a way like he could have gotten hurt there. So I probably wouldn't say anything if he's just messing, but if you decide, if you make that choice, do not wind up on your back. Stop it. Stop it. Wait a minute. There we go. Stop it.
I'm going to do my best Manny Pacquiao mom impression right now. Not literally, but I think that he should continue to do that as much as he wants. And should he tweak an ankle or a wrist as we head into the playoffs and they face the Spurs in the Western Conference Finals and there's no Russell Westbrook, well, that's just too bad. Keep on going, young man. Keep on entertaining the crowd. Jump up real high. Oh. Not a lot of Spurs fans. It's just me.
Yeah,
me
Spurs fans. All 26% were Spurs fans.
Next. I know they were. In sport. If Vin Scully says it's a great moment in sports, it is.
Well, you stole my thunder, Michelle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's the point. No, look, there's no real room for tickling in baseball.
Is there room for tickling anywhere?
However, you got to love this. All the problems in the world, essentially a Cuban refugee and a South Korean transplant.
I mean, really, that's
baseball bringing peace to the world. But if Vin Scully says you hit the nail on the head, Michelle, that it's a great moment in sports, then who am I to argue? Certainly won't argue with Vin Scully.
Well, you're Max Kellerman, but I am going to argue this point. There are a lot of things that you can do in the dugout or the bullpen, as it were, but tickling is not one of them, coincidentally. We do have the things that are allowed to go down in the dugout and or bullpen. That is totally acceptable to do. By the way, how boring
you just can't bring laughter. That's the main thing.
How boring is baseball when the players themselves have to figure out ways to keep themselves
Incorrect. Incorrect. It's a tough one to defend, I admit it.
Next. This one you might get. I love it so much. By the way, it was a home game for the Phillies, so who knows what that fan was doing.
Crowd, look, you can't put your hands on someone else unless they put their hands on you.
Hey.
If you're a ball player, you shouldn't be cursing at a fan unless the fan cursed at you. And by the way, he waited until he hit a shot to do it.
That was nice.
And then told the fan, I love this. I love it.
You're about to witness a transformation in me right now. I have decided as of this past weekend to turn a new leaf.
Okay.
And I understand finally that feeding the trolls is what the trolls want. And normally,
is this your Twitter experience?
Yes, and I think that this guy, obviously, the fan was probably a troll.
Because you have a lot
himself.
of fat trolls, I noticed, because you've been feeding them. It's
not that they're fat. They call me fat, and it hurts my feelings. So what I'm going to say right now is, as much as I normally, old me would have said, go for it, I'm going to say don't feed him. Because now this guy's at work somewhere today bragging about it. I know. I knew that wasn't going to be popular with you guys. I'm willing to take that. Wow, a tie doesn't feel very... We all had a great weekend, so why not wrap that up by playing the weekend's worst?
Oh, yeah.
Duh.
Hope I'm not in this.
First question. I hope so, too.
Worse?
I would wake you up, friend.
Oh, you just say the word baseball, and that immediately happens to a lot of people.
I'm so glad we're doing this together.
baby.
Fourth inning, by the way. It was only the fourth inning.
Only the fourth inning.
And I don't care if it's Red Sox, Yankees. It was only the fourth inning.
He's like, players are tickling themselves and having horseplay because they don't care. If they're not interested, I'm not interested. And no one even cared. No one woke them up. But come on,
that was
Governor.
Horrible. I don't want to get political, but what's worse than when you just lie? Like you're obviously not a fan. You don't even know the guy's name.
Yeah.
I have to agree with you because baseball, we all know how we feel. But this is it's just fake. It's fake all over the place.
My voice.
Yeah, not the voice, bro. Not the voice.
Your pronunciation.
Governor. Next.
Worse.
Hey.
Wow, that's...
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel, actually.
Yeah, the Staples Center's drinks, they're pretty strong.
I was going to say,
I
do they
get
serve
that.
something
I
special?
get that. That's actually worse. Because if you're going to step out...
I wanted to pick that.
Yeah, you want to pick that?
I did. Well, we can pick the same one. I'll beat you on the next couple.
Yeah, I mean, DeAndre in the open court, you kind of understand
He laughed it off, but this is... You know how lazy or slow security must be. I don't know what I was going to say, because they didn't even... You never saw one happen.
Yeah, where your shoes at, girl? What the hell are you doing?
I thought that was fake when I saw a picture of it.
Not bad looking, though. I enjoyed the video.
Next.
Good.
I mean, are we going to agree again?
No. I know what we're thinking. I'll let
not.
you go first. Ladies first.
I think you think I'm going to pick the softball.
I think you are.
But I think I'm going to change it up, only because the Spurs were in there, and you know what? There's almost nothing you can do at that point. So I'm going to just side with him on this.
Okay.
Which is probably the opposite of what I'm supposed to do.
Well, someone's trying to steal right here and got caught stealing.
Her shoes were inside, Marcel.
Yeah, right. Shoes were tied right there. Oh! Oh!
What's next?
You didn't even believe in that one.
I know.
Last call.
Hug it out.
Oh.
To me, they're equally horrible.
Yeah,
they
are bad because it happened twice. But there's a rule. Like when you're sitting there, there's only one job you're supposed to do.
I would never want that job.
Yeah, and you're supposed to wait to make sure. You're not supposed to just hustle that fast. But twice?
Yeah, twice.
2 times? That's too much.
I don't know what the odds are, but they're probably really huge.
Yeah.
I love you, young girl, and this is not against you, but
look at that face.
It's just it's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah, what are you doing?
It's
just
tough.
wait, figure it out, find out. I got this. Another tie?
2 ties today for me.
Yeah, that's you.
Hate this show. All right, welcome back. We've got a pop culture icon right here, Marlon Wayans. We're going to play the little pop culture game. Finally, they've given me a worthy opponent. First question.
Let's go.
More.
A little scary.
That was actually funny. I like that.
It was good, see?
That was funny. So, can I...
You go first.
All right, because being that was actually funny, and I like when people take their pain and make it existed. Okay, so I'm going to have to go with the grandma.
Uh-oh.
The grandma getting massaged by the cat. This should never happen in life.
It's a bobcat.
This is like the old cat lady's fantasy, and I don't want no parts of this. No parts.
I don't want to concede. It is. It's an interestingly worded question. I just feel like the voters sometimes don't understand what we're asking, so I think this will win because it's sheer awesomeness.
You got to trust me. The voters, trust me on this one. I told you, it's creepy. It's creepy. You know what? Look at, she's enjoying this.
I hate everything about it.
Look at her face. She's in a lake. On the roids, he look a little. He looked disturbed right there. He looked like he went from roids to meth.
Didn't you keep waiting for like the punchline, like it's a joke?
I was just like, he looked like something out of Walking Dead, like a zombie, like. Wow. I got to go with finesse. I got to come over here.
Oh, no. Okay, go on.
Okay,
just showed you how the cookie.
I'm coming over here with, you know, the white guy with the black guy move, because that's awkward.
But I will say this, for all of us who for years thought this guy was a self-righteous tool, it's kind of nice to see him fall so hard, isn't it? Well, right? I mean, it's American dream, isn't it? Well, I'm the only one? All right.
I just don't know what kind of roids he took to make him so skinny like that. Like, he was taking he had a bad batch.
A bad batch. But that is a better, it's more, this time
now you jumping on my bandwagon.
This time I think the voters
get to jump on my bandwagon, y'all. You hear her now? Now she want to be on my team. Now you want to be on my team.
I just want to win, Marlon. Oh, here we go. Next.
Did you see that right there? That was a high pump. Whoa! Goal! Tell me that wasn't good. You seen that my pigeon toe?
Did you toe kick it?
Yeah, but with a pigeon foot, so it kind of came and it curved because I got pigeon toes. You seen the curve? I came up and I curved.
Pigeon toes make you a better athlete. That's the theory.
It gives me balance right there. See that? I ski like this. It'd be fast but slow.
You'd always be stopping. All right, so you gonna go for yourself?
I gotta go with myself.
Yeah,
you see the height that I got when I did the up there like that?
What is that? Like a pelvic celebration?
You know, it's how I got them 2 babies. So
hey!
What you wanna do is bam, you get right there, Marlon. I'm gonna go for myself.
I'm gonna not vote for you.
You are a hater.
It's the only way. It's the only way I can talk. Oh, come on!
Oh, I told you, get on my bandwagon, baby girl. Marley.
That's it from LA. A Haunted House 2. Theaters Friday. Sunday.
Yes, check it out.
Don't miss it.
It's hilarious. And go see and check out also, go to wonderfulfunny.com.
10 a.m. basketball.
All right, it is game time. The NBA regular season is finito, so we've taken all the best moments from the season. We've got a very special edition of Who Did It Better. What's first?
Better. LeBron is the bigger, stronger guy, maybe the faster guy, so he, with greater ease, got over Millsap. Kobe had to exert more energy just to get over Steve Nash. So even though Kobe looked better,
have you ever
LeBron
dunked
was
a ball?
actually. Don't be ridiculous.
Then what are you talking about?
LeBron was actually. Oh, so now you can't talk about it. You never dunked the ball.
I just go, oh my God, that was so pretty.
Kobe, 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 Kobe.
Incorrect again, nation.
I feel good about that. I feel good about that. And then you got to do the science and the physics next.
Back at the athleticism, in fact, Blake Griffin, like LeBron James in the last clip we showed, did it with greater ease, but the branding of it, I can't take. Chris Paul to Blake Griffin is just going to win.
Well, let me tell you how I'm choosing to look at it. You have a Ferrari racing a lesser car. Ferrari, so we expect greatness. This, maybe we wouldn't expect such greatness on the same level as a Blake
Gerald Green, very athletic.
Yes, but
not Blake Griffin.
I tried. That's what happens when I try. I'm not trying
never try. That's the lesson in life.
Don't think, Michelle. Next. Thanks, Boo.
Better his first Social Security check when he basically invented the chase down and pin you to the backboard block.
He just took his toys back. That's all. He was 39 years old. 39 years old. Yeah,
62 years old at least.
He was not 62 years old. I saw the words Jordan and I just said yes. 70, come on. Come on. Next.
Mix of it all, but as you point out, he's left-handed, big deal, right? I mean, it's not as big
pointing that out.
Meantime, T-Mac goes coast to coast and bangs it.
You know what? I like the still. It does look different when it's from the left hand.
Oh! Oh!
I am not good at this. Next.
Last.
I've seen Game of Thrones.
Right, no, where Kareem Abdul-Jabbar kicks Bruce Lee down a flight of stairs.
Okay. See,
that's what this looked like. He looked like he got kicked down a flight of stairs. Dwayne Wade broke his ankles. He went flying.
I'm just going to let you know, like, there are very few women, cool or not, that do Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's a very male thing, I think. And I'm not trying to be a sexist. And you can send me your tweets, so I won't see them.
You did say do Bruce Lee.
Whatever.
I'm just quoting.
Stop it. Rest in peace. Coming up, AC Green in the hizzy.
Ow!
Adriana getting crazy.
Ow!
By the way, are we doing a couple weeks in Miami? Is that what I heard? Or
I don't think we could do the show if we were in the Miami studio.
I don't think I'd ever see you if we did the Miami studio. All right, it's Friday by myself. Friday means week's worst. So, first question.
Worst moment.
Nah, but guess what? If this happens to you, Michelle, you know what picks you up? Just the fact that you're embarrassed, but you know what? You move on to the next play.
You do move on.
This happens, the medics come out, everyone looks at you.
The medics.
Your girlfriend breaks up with you. A lot of bad things happen.
Like family members stop calling.
No one wants to see that happen.
Normally I would probably agree with you, but there's something about those darn ankles of Paul Pierce. Let's roll it, shall we?
Oh, no, obviously.
So obviously,
yeah, you really influenced me to go right here.
Oh, okay.
Come on. You won that. You won that.
Next.
Whatever. When it gets that popular that everyone does it, no matter who, you got to
worse. I mean, I know where I'm going.
You go where you're going?
Even though I have a really big pet peeve about misspelling words. I hate it.
Yeah. But you know what? Even though he's doing the nay-nay dance and it doesn't look like he should be, this is impulsive, but this is premeditated ignorance.
Right.
Right here. You got to know how to spell the team you're trying to clown.
I agree. And normally I, again, would agree with you.
See, notice I didn't cover her up.
Yeah, you left her nice and pretty right there. But this is somebody's son, brother, husband, father.
Something wrong with his arm, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with
We all suffered a very big loss. Clapping. All right, next.
Worse not.
That just dictated my answer right there. For those 8 people out there watching who are in the presence of a hockey puck, as well as the pain on which he's feeling, there is nothing harder than a hockey puck.
So apparently he and his wife also celebrated the birth of their 3rd child this morning. So imagine that poor little baby girl's face when that is the first thing you see as your dad.
Oh,
a monster.
Daddy, what the fuck happened to your face? That's what the little baby gonna say. I'll give you some money.
Come on!
Give me some money.
Okay, good.
All right.
I mean, not really, but all right. Next.
Last question.
I understand that. You don't understand why they flop in soccer?
I hate, but it was like, oh,
Yeah, he needs some acting lessons. But guess what? If you were running around as long as they are, of course you would want to flop to buy yourself some rest. It makes a lot of sense to me. But I'm going over here.
Yeah.
He was mad at him.
Here's the thing. I'm on the record. I don't really like suits. Pretty much across the board.
You don't?
No, I think
don't like authority?
I don't. I like it. I don't like it. So for this, when somebody gives you a little nipple tweak and you pretend like you just got shot, I have a problem with that.
What, you got shot in the nipple?
And that, my friends, is how you play the Friday game.